Okay, welcome everybody. Friday evening. I know we had this scheduled for Saturday morning, but due to corporate training tomorrow, which I think there's going to be an incredible lot of content, we had to move this quite rapidly to tonight. So I know some of you may have had to shift things around. So one, I appreciate you doing that. But we're 3 days into this month, and we didn't have any campaigns in the month of March, and the company, we didn't have any campaigns in March really. And the company had the biggest month ever. And now we've got to take that momentum through April. And the campaign is really designed to create momentum through April and then exploding into May. But the element of having a great campaign is a great campaign when the masses understand it, because it looks like a lot of numbers, or how do I qualify for things. So I thought it'd be great to just come together and I just explain a couple of things, and we'll open it up for a Q&A, but won't go too deeply into that. And then I want to draw some things out for you. So this may go 30 minutes, may go a little bit longer, depending how we actually get through explanations of things. So we're going to kick off tonight, though. This gentleman is working round the clock. Our appointed National Sales Director, Steve Morley. I think I don't know if he's thinking about his decision to say yes to Orient, but all I can say is he's doing an incredible job. And I know one of his things is his wife said, it'd be great. Yes, take the position, because he was traveling so far and so often in China. We'll have you home. Well, you know what? He's home, but I bet she still doesn't see him because he's doing such a great job with the corporate infrastructure of the United Kingdom and supporting the field. So with that said, I want to hand it over to our sales director for the United Kingdom and Irish markets. I'm thankful for his contribution. I'm thankful for his guidance, and most definitely excited about having someone like him in corporate that will lead us in as we open the markets in United Kingdom and Ireland. So Steve Morley, unmute yourself, my friend. I'll mute out, and I'll leave you just to address the audience tonight, and then I'll come back and kick off with the training.
Hey, thanks, Dave. Good evening, everybody. Firstly, hope you're all well. Troubling times. I think the UK is behaving pretty well, and hopefully we can get this fixed and we can all go back to normal. That being said, times aren't normal for everybody, and you know, in a world where business is struggling and people are struggling, including a lot of my friends and family, you know, we need to remember to be proud of what we're doing. We're, you know, helping the economy, we're providing products, we're providing opportunity. And, you know, did I make the right decision? Oh yeah, damn right, I made the right decision. And I don't mind, you know, it's getting, in real time, real world, it's getting more tough now. You know, the more you learn, the more you understand, the more you know the company strategy, the more you know what everyone's doing, the more is asked of you, the more is expected. But that's not, you know, that excites me. It motivates me. It reminds me when I was a kid starting in business. And, you know, we've not just, I mean, we had a record month in these times, and, you know, the opportunity now and people working from home, it's everything we've ever said about the industry. It really is. And, you know, the way we're positioned in the market, the products we have, the leaders we have, is just fantastic. So, you know, March, congratulations, everybody. The company done great. Again, we grew 20%. And when I say we grew 20%, I'm not talking about we grew 20% from December. We're growing 20% a month. Okay, so you can do the figures on this. Okay, if we continue like this, I mean, we quadruple the business this year. But in all honesty, I think we'll do better than that, just because of the activity, because of the action, because of the results, because of the leaders we got coming into business now, because a lot of the overseas leaders are messaging me now saying, you know, we're going to build in the UK, and where are you and what are you doing? But, you know, I met Dave from day one. He got me here. Orient got me here. And in terms of the UK business, we're doing pricing at the moment. This is where we are, I'll be perfectly honest, just pricing. So obviously the exchange rate's really quite bad at the moment because of the pound euro. So we're just finalizing that. But today I had calls on pretty much every aspect of the business, from logistics, which I'll come back to in a minute, because we've got some challenges, as you can imagine, to social media, to what catalogs we need to anglicize in terms of English and English currencies. So today has been a really good day, and I'm really happy about it. But honestly, congratulations to all of you. You know, everyone's been resilient. Everyone's doing a great job. Everyone's adapting well to social media, and I can't say more than that. We will this week being from Monday, we will be finishing the UK group Facebook page, so you can all log on to that, and also the newsletter. So UK newsletter is going to be produced as well. Basically, congratulating people, explaining where we are in the UK, and it's saying like this, but saying you've got in writing. I know, you know, sometimes things are missed and stuff, but it's very exciting times, and the UK should be finished soon, and then I will focus some energy on Ireland. Ireland is a great place to do Zinzino. I've always enjoyed working there. I think my first trip to Ireland, business-wise, was about 19 years old, and I've never really looked back. So I have a lot of friends over there, and I'm pretty sure we can build it there also. We had a really good meeting today with the social media team in headquarters. And Orion really challenged me to say, basically, he challenged me on Monday saying, Stephen, the social media side, we had some issues when it first launched, but a lot of them have been fixed now. And I'd really like UK, Australia, and the English-speaking languages to focus on this. So there is a video on how to work it in Zinzino.tv, but we're going to produce one as well with you guys. We do have an issue on deliveries at the moment. I'm not sure if you've had the communication yet, but obviously, as you're aware, our products come in from overseas, and a lot of the borders have been full up with people bringing in food because of the panic buying side and medicines. This has now got much better, but obviously there's been a backlog on it. So we basically today, yesterday, all week actually, have been trying to fix this because we want products to be delivered to you as quickly as possible. The production and the products in the warehouse is not the issue. We have that, it's totally no issue. But in terms of getting the product to you, some of you will get a delay. We are trying to express pretty much every order at the moment. So you just continue doing what you're doing when you place the orders, and we'll get it to you. Because people aren't panic buying now, it should get better every day. But obviously, my job here is to inform you and tell you the good and the not so good. So it's not so good, but you understand why. People need their medicines, people need their food, and it will get better. But yeah, this month, April, we're on day 2. Everyone's at home. For me, you know, I don't know. Everyone's like thinking differently. What I'm trying to do every week now is be an expert in something different on the Zinzino business. So my goal next week is to be an expert in social media and how to use the apps, and that's not my priority, but that's my personal development side of the business. This week was compensation plan actually, and now I understand the compensation plan 100 times better than I ever have actually. So that's really good. Tomorrow's call is going to be very good. I think it's like 6-7 hours. Obviously you'll have your breaks. There are scheduled breaks, but we have Orion, we have Dag, we have leaders like Ives, who spoke on the call last week, you know, 80,000 plus customers, motivated beyond belief, and really helping people understand how to use social media and how to work from home, which for me is very exciting. So tomorrow is going to be good, but April, I think we can smash 20% growth based from Marsh's sales. But that being said, you know, I think it's a done deal, but you know, the company needs to help you in any way we can. So I know a lot of you personally from emails and from chats and from WhatsApps, and yes, it's been very busy. If I've not got back to you, I think there's a couple of cases or a couple of things I'm dealing with for you guys. If I haven't, then just send me a reminder. I'm pretty good in terms of writing things down, but obviously I'm not perfect. But yeah, what a great month March was. What a great business we have in our hands. And I'll hand you back to Dave and hopefully see you all on the call tomorrow as well.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for the update. And as Steve's talking, I'm just reading some of the chat. Paul Bursey saying, had 2 deliveries today on time. I know Mimi's on here, a new partner into the team. She's in Ohio, in the United States. She ordered her ultimate pack on Saturday, and she proudly posted her picture of her. I'm doing her box today. So, you know, 4 working days. So, you know, the other thing from our perspective is everything's okay if we manage expectation. You know, it's about managing expectations. So also if we're talking to our customers, let them know, and it's not like it's an isolated issue, it's global. So there's going to be an element of empathy, but it's how, remember, it's not what happens, it's how we handle it. So always manage expectations. So thank you, Steve, for that. So I want to really go into, I'm going to be sort of covering a lot of areas here. So if you've got any questions and you still need clarity, then please get back with your sponsor. Get back, because I'll see there's a couple of faces here that are from various teams. So please make sure you go to your appropriate lines of communication. And really it's just getting clarity, because, you know, you can only create excitement for so long before it diminishes, because if people don't understand or have the knowledge of how to maximize what's been said, the announcement just fades away. And so, but this campaign, I actually shared the campaign with obviously many people, but 2 specific individuals said, Dave, it was just like, I crossed my eyes when I read it. I had no, it was like the PhD table. I mean, DT 1 point, this, that. And so I want to go through tonight. I'm going to share my screen. The first thing that's really important is a lot of people asking me, where is the campaign? You know, where do I find, Dave, you send me WhatsApp me, Dave, I need the campaign on a PDF. Well, you should have hopefully, when you got started, gone through a getting started training, and if you visit your back office, campaigns live right on your homepage in your back office. So what we want to do is, you know, we can answer questions for folks, but if we answer them for them, they're never going to go to where they need to go. So the best thing to do is answer it by showing them where to go. You know, I get people asking me all the time, oh, Dave, can you just pop me over to PDF? Well, I could do, but you know what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to create that expectation they're going to come to me all the time, rather than pushing them back to the tool. So campaigns live on your homepage of your back office. So as soon as you log in, just go to ongoing campaigns. And ongoing campaigns are referring to, because we all know that the ultimate kit, when you get 25 subscriptions by month 12, active subscriptions, you in the 13th month will get the full investment back. So as we share that with our potential new partners, and of course the new protocol kit, that is an ongoing campaign. So, you know, if people will say to me, well, Dave, I really need to know, what do I need to do to make sure I'm qualifying for the ultimate refund or the protocol refund? Well, if they go to the ongoing campaign, download the PDF themselves, it gives them all the criteria. So it's always good. I don't know why my screen's not sharing for some reason. So bear with me, let me just try and refresh. So while that's refreshing, no, probably because I was logged out. So this is a good example. So you log in and your campaigns will always be there. So click on campaigns. Nothing like that. So, and then they will appear for you. So this April campaign is the first one. So obviously we got partners here from the US, check the US version. Obviously I'll bring up the European version, and it explains the campaign. So, but this is an interesting campaign. There are multiple ways of qualifying, and there are multiple ways of earning. What this campaign is all about, and this is very generous of the company, it's blended aspects of the campaign. Normally it's if you do so many action points, and action points can be acquired by two ways: registering customers our registering partners, and they allocate a point to that, or a number of points to, whether the larger the investment by the partner, the more points allocated to you for registering a partner on a larger enrollment kit. So I'll go through those, and I'm going to draw that out on my whiteboard. The other thing, so that's generally a campaign on its own. But what I've not seen before, and we do have here, is for every customer that we enroll, for every partner that we enroll, we get a director trip point. Now, we've seen that before, but what we haven't seen is they're doubling that. So if I see Michelle's on here, Michelle signs me up as a balance kit customer, she would get a director trip point, but she would get an extra one. So she'd get 2 for every customer. And director trip, so director trip is obviously the annual, all expenses paid trip. Of course, this year we weren't able to visit Gran Canaria, but the company compensated us with some incredible training throughout that week. But next year we got Mexico. And so the opportunity for us to actually start earning. So if you've never looked in your back office, the first thing you want to do is go to reporting, go to your director trip, and it will tell you how you're doing. And I always tell people, this business is very simple. This business is all about turning red donuts to green. That's all we do. So very simply, you'll see the director trip. There's 3 ways you can qualify to go to director. 1, if you're really focused on customer gathering, like a doctor is in Austria, we recognized her last week. Congratulations to her. That if you gather 200 subscriptions through your personal customer base, you automatically qualify to go to the director trip. So you don't even have to build a team. So that's one way you can gather customers and help customers get customers, because customers can't make money. They can get their product for free, but even a customer's customer referral, that director point, that retail difference, those credits all come back up to you. So you're incentivized not just to get customers, but help your customers get customers so they get their product for free, but nothing changes for you. You still make the retail, you still make the director point, you still get the credits that go into the team volume commission. So right now, we have the opportunity to earn maximum of 50 director trip points if we hit the criterias. So if you've just got started this month, you could actually achieve a third of what we need to achieve to get you to Mexico. And we have up until October to qualify. So I only wanted to show you where it was. So go into reporting, go to your director trip overview, director trip, and it will show you exactly what, and there's a balance here. Your personal partners that you're enrolling, and then your personal customers in their volume. So you can always see instantly what you need to do. 1, how far you've come, and B, what we need to do to help you get to Mexico next year. So let's just close that down. Let's bring up the campaign again. And I would recommend everyone, if you're like me, a visual person, go in here, right? The April campaign, the health protocol campaign. Obviously, that's the new product starter enrollment pack. It's about $495, but that also has the opportunity of a full refund if we've got 25 personal subscriptions by the month 12. So print these off and put them somewhere in your office. Put them somewhere where you're going to visually see them every day, so it reminds you. Of course, the other campaign that we had in the month of March was the additional revenues, the additional income that can be created for still hitting the same ranks: Smart Bronze, Fast Silver, X-Team Express, but they added Gold and Executive. So a lot of people ask me, well, how do I qualify? How much do I get? But so the company is one of the best I've ever seen, that once they announce something, it's all available in regards to the references, the documentation. So always go into your back office, before you start chasing people, because we need to take some personal responsibility, because it is our business. If the company announces anything, we'll find it in our back office. And the best place to go is under campaigns, or they're underneath that section, there'll always be the latest update. Bit like what Steve just updated us with the delivery concerns. That is the latest notification. And also, that's been mentioned in our weekly email. So here, you've got all the various campaigns that you can go and review. But let's come back to the one that was announced this week that's really, really exciting. And that is the April campaign. So I just want to touch on them, explain a little, and then I'm going to go and switch to my whiteboard and draw it out for you. So just imagine if you're brand new, you just got started in the month of April. This is very exciting. If you've been in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, this is very exciting, because what the company is going to do, it's offering us the opportunity to double in the month of April our enrollment credit bonus, our ECB. Now, just a very quick comp plan refresher to unlock our ECB. And what ECB is, for those who don't know, is that every personal customer you bring in, every personal partner you bring in, you get awarded credits. But once you get to X Team Express, you've got 10 premier customers, you unlock your ECB, your enrollment credit bonus, and it doubles. So I'm Michelle's customer. She doesn't have 10 personal customers yet. I sign up on the balance oil. We know that's 14 credits. We also know next month, and I'm one of her subscription customers, that bottle of oil is only worth 4 credits. But the first enrollment or the first investment by the customer, we know is 2 months oil, 2 tests. So that's worth 14 credits. Once she gets to 10 customers, after that, that customer isn't 14 credits, it's 28 credits. Now, here's what's exciting. This is part of the promotion. If you now gather through the month of April, 10 action points, what you're going to now set yourself up to do is now in the month of May, have 200% ECB. That means anyone who gets in personally, anyone, whether they're a customer or a partner, anyone who gets in your organization as a customer or partner now triples their credits. So here's Michelle. She's done a great job. She's given me a prospecting video. I like what I see. She invites me to an online presentation where we're all on, by the way, because we're supporting numbers, because numbers build numbers. Even if we mute it out, turn the camera off, we're washing our hair. We've heard Dave so many times, but we understand we're playing team. Why? Because Michelle's got Mukesh on, and she's told him how big the community is. She's told how excited. You get my point, right? You're hearing this all in WhatsApp. So Michelle's done that. I'm on a presentation, and then she gets me on a 3-way call. I make the decision to come in. She understands and shares with me the potential of the refund. So I go with the ultimate, because I realize I want these tests and I want to rotate these. But I got the opportunity to get 25 subscriptions in a year's time. I get that refunded. That's not 150 credits. That's now 450 credits. So what you do in April can set you up for triple volume in May. So how do I qualify for that? Now there's 3 ways you can qualify. The first way of qualifying is action points. So A, 10 action points. You go and sign up a customer, 1 action point. You may sign up you look down here on the right-hand side here, an advanced partner, 2 action points. The 10 action points can be a combination of, you may want to go and get 10 personal customers, 10 action points. You may go and put 3 ultimates in, 9 action points and 1 customer. It doesn't matter how you get your 10 action points. It's about getting your 10 action points. But if you want to make sure that you get ECB for May, they've also given you a Ready for, I say this respectfully. They've given you a lazy way. What do you mean a lazy way? Well, B is you could actually buy a balance test kit set for €349 and $399 US. You're going to get 6 blood tests, stuff that we're going to want anyway as we invest in our business, and immediately you qualify. So you have the ability of go build your customers or build your partners, get your 10 action points, you qualify. Or you may want to buy your 6 tests and you qualify, but you still want to build your business anyway. But some people go, you know what? I just don't have the funds for that. I'm going to go and get my 10 action points by building my customer base and my partner base. Now, the new person that you're enrolling, if they come in on an ultimate, they automatically qualify for those that 200% ECB. So as I share this with Michelle, as she's a new potential partner, not only do I have the opportunity to position the value of the ultimate pack to 12 months from now, get your money refunded if we build 25 subscriptions, but in the month of May, by buying and investing in that ultimate pack, you're tripling your credits. What does that mean? It means it's going to take only it's going to save her 2/3 of effort to actually use that 200 ECB to actually qualify for Smart Bronze. She's going to be able to get there 2/3 faster because she invested in the ultimate. That's mind-blowing. I've not seen a campaign where they give you options on how to qualify. So in your back office, we know we go to the director campaign where we can watch the points occur. In there also, the next tab along, it's called campaigns. You'll see here campaigns, and you'll be able to go into campaigns and you'll see here action points. This is an old campaign. So Premier Kit. So what you're going to want to keep an eye on in your back office is right now, it's probably, if they update this, Steve Morley, if you're still on, maybe you can check on this for us and see when is the April campaign going to be showing, so we can see the donut, so we can actually keep monitoring our action points. So action points will be under campaign. Our director trip points will be under director trip. So what I want to do now is I want to just start sharing my iPad. Now, my daughter's iPad, I say. Hopefully she hasn't got anything embarrassing opened. Bear with me. It just generally takes a minute to share when you share a third-party product. Just bear with me. Hopefully it'll come up in a minute. But basically, I want to draw out now how these points can really occur very quickly, not just on your own activity, but working as a team. Because once my iPad does come up, hopefully it'll come up. I'll be able to draw it out. But let's use it. If you can draw this out, if you can draw this out for me, draw while I'm waiting for mine to come up. If you've got a piece of paper, draw a circle. That's you, right? Draw a left circle and a right circle. Those circles represent your team. Could be 1, could be 10, could be 20, doesn't matter. But they represent your left team and your right team. Now now just put some numbers in here for me, okay? Let's say we closed out the month of April and you qualified with 200% ECB for May. Okay, some of you will have some banking in your strong team. And if I'm talking about things you're not quite understanding, please get back with your sponsor or reach out to me privately. But you're going to have some volume banking. So I want you to write down in your left team, you're starting at 0. So put a 0. in your right team, you got paid on the previous month, but you had some differential left over. So you got some rolling volume credits coming into the month of April. Let's say you've got 1,500. Put 1,500. So left, 0, right, 1,500. Now, you're ECB qualified. Now, again, imagine your left-hand side, that's not just a single person, that's your group. Put a number in there. 5 people, 10, it doesn't matter. But that circle represents a group, okay? Now, I want you to do this. Draw another circle underneath that left-hand side. And that circle wasn't your circle. It wasn't that you put someone in. That person has either been brought in by someone in your group, or that circle has been placed underneath you by someone in your upline. So basically the point I'm making is you did not put that person in. Give me a nod of heads. You understand that? Right. Now, you're 200% ECB qualified. Now, that person that's been brought in, maybe with the skill of an upline. That's why you want to work with an upline. Because sometimes we don't have the posture to put value on an ultimate. And we go, oh, I just have a basic. Oh, okay. At least just... I don't. I let them know. Now, I still get people coming on a basic, even though when I share the value, but it's their choice. But a lot of people do not lead people. But let's say someone put someone underneath you, or someone in your group brought on a new partner. They came in on an ultimate. Put 450 in that circle. You started the month at 0. You haven't put anybody in yourself. Someone's either placed someone in your team. Someone's either sponsored someone from underneath you in your team. But because you're 200% qualified on ECB, you've now got 400 credits in your left team. If so, through the team, if 3 people came in on an ultimate, that's 1,350 credits. 3 people. That's 1,300. And can you see that's 2/3 more than you would have earned? So we're tripling the potential. So remember that now. You got 450 on your left, but you got 1,500 banked from the previous month. Gold is 500, 1,000. So if you've got some banked volume, 1,500, and you've now had someone put someone in your organization from upline or below you, and you've got 450 credits and you didn't put them in, you're only 50 credits from gold, because gold is 500 in one side, 1,000 in one side. Did you bring them in? That's why we work together. That's why we must play team on webinars. Why? Someone may be putting people into your group and we're not supporting them, but we'll take the credits. Now, see that one you circled 450? What are they going to do? You really want to help them go smart bronze, right? So from that circle, draw 4 little circles, so they look like customers. And against each customer who just come in on a balance oil kit, put 14, because we know it's 14 credits. But now you're 200% ECB, right? So that person that you didn't bring in has been placed into your organization. The person who brought them in is either working with them directly or bringing in an upline to work with them because they're new themselves. So they're being taught by being shown. And whoever's working with them helps them go smart bronze. They went and got 4 subscriptions. But you're 200% ECB qualified. So instead of having 4 customers at 14 credits, which is 56 credits, you now have 14 credits times 3. Why? Because it's 200%. That's 52 credits. Times 4 is 208 credits by breaking a smart bronze. What if we help 10 people on your team go smart bronze? You're 200% ECB qualified. That's over 2,000 credits coming back up to you. This is a very exciting campaign. But what we do in May, April influences May. We should in May be breaking stories, new platinums. I believe we should be breaking 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 diamonds because of the volume, right? Now that's just in your lesser leg. But in your team leg where you had 1,500, that would imply that's where you've got a lot of activity, whether you're doing anything or anyway. So guess what? That 1,500 that you started the month off, someone else has got a goal, right? Above you, below you. We're helping people. So guess what? Every pack, every credit, every protocol is 10 credits. Michelle signs me up as a customer on a protocol, 10 credits. If she's 200% ECB, 30 credits. So April is all about making sure that your team understand this promotion. Because there will be, and I've had people already in the 8 months I've been with Zinzino, wait until the 3rd week of the month and go, oh, I better get going now. And, well, if I only knew that, Dave, then why didn't you tell me, Dave? Well, I mean, it's like it's my fault. I get the campaign at the same time as you. I find the campaign details in the same place as you, in my back office. I take action on my campaign. Why? I understand it. Now, it doesn't mean I'm, you know, when we're talking about you can build and hit these campaigns working smart. So here's Michelle. We get to that calendar and we say, okay, Michelle, what time do you have this week? Okay, you know, first part of the campaign is customers and directed trip. So guess what? Why don't we set it, when are you free? Well, Thursday evening at 6 o'clock. Great. Let's make that a customer presentation. Great. So if we got a presentation at 6 on Thursday, what we want to do Tuesday and Wednesday is be very proactive, picking up the telephone and speaking to people. Hey, Mukesh, it's Michelle. How are you? Good. I bet you're still at home. Yeah. Okay. Look, quick question. Is health important to you? Yes, it is. Hey, look, if there was a test that you and I could take together that could show whether we were in or out of balance, and of course, health right now is really at the forefront, isn't it? Yeah. Would you take a look at a 2-minute video? Folks, people think that is not what I do, but that is exactly what I do. There is, well, I'm Dave, I'm just going to get ready and I'm going to look, hey, if you're going to practice on someone who doesn't know you're practicing. They don't know you mucked up. You may do, but they don't. Oh, I want to wait until I know everything. Great. I'm going to help you with that. This is everything. Hey, Michelle, how are you? How's the family? Good. Hey, quick question. Is health important to you? Yeah, why? Look, if there was a test that you and I could take together that could show whether we were in or out of balance, and right now health is at a paramount, right? It's at the forefront of everybody's concern and plus their finances. But health, if health is important to you, if there was a test, would you take a look at a 2-minute video if it had a 100% money back guarantee, if you like what you saw? Find what flows for you, but that's all I do. Well, Dave, what if they ask me a question? Say, that's a great question, Michelle. What I suggest you do, watch the video because it'll probably answer most of them. And if it doesn't, when I get back to you a little bit later, because it's only 2.5 minutes long, I can arrange for one of my partners who's helping me answer your questions for you. Does that sound okay? Great. Folks, month of April is not the month of procrastination. The month of April is a month of massive action. Customer, 1 directed trip, point. But they're going to double it, 2 directed trips. So guess what? If you got 10 customers, that's 20 directed trip points just on customers. You put 3 personals in the business side. Maybe an ultimate, maybe an advance, maybe a protocol. And really, I'm going to be really honest here right now. I don't know if the corporate is still on. I don't see any value in the advanced. Why? Why would you go with an advance that has no opportunity of a refund? You want to get good at positioning ultimate. Well, I do like that idea, Dave. I love the idea of being at. Well, let me ask you a question, Michelle. If health is important to you, was the video that you watched offensive? No. Do you think in 12 months time, by sharing that video, we could get 25 subscriptions, and that's your opportunity to share with them and educate them that subscriptions are not 25 customers. They could be 5 customers on 5 products, could be 25 customers on 1 product. But with the protocol, that's 8 customers on the protocol. That's 24 subscriptions plus maybe 1 other, right? So it's only 9 customers if you really focus on protocol. Michelle, do you think we together could get 9 customers and 25 subscriptions in the next 12 months? Right? I can see you, Michelle, so nod your head for me, at least. Okay, there you go. Right? So the reality is, you know, and you know the response I get with people? I should hope I can. Right? Folks, people's new expectations are all off of you. If you're timid, if you're not leading, if you're waiting for them to make a decision, guess what? You're never going to get them going in the month of April to the capacity that you could start breaking them as smart bronze, fast silver, and X team in 30 days. So Michelle goes, well, yeah, of course I can. But you know what, Dave? I just don't have that right now. I'm not saying she is or isn't, right? But I know that we got a lot of personal trainers, right? Well, I'm a personal trainer and I don't know what my hours are looking like, my clients, and I'm trying to move it all online. I mean, how many of you have heard that, right? It's the environment. That is not the time to go, well, Michelle, yeah, okay, well, you know, well, Dave, I like it. The timing's wrong for me. No, Michelle, the timing is the best it's ever going to be for you. Why? People want to know more about health and people are concerned about their finances. Now, maybe your finances, but the people are looking. Let me go and help you get the people who are looking. Now, if it is, do you love the idea? Yes, I do. Great. So you've ticked the box. Your goal in the month of April is to get good at objections. Okay, Michelle, it may be, so let me ask, is it really money, Michelle? Or you just really don't know, you just don't want to say no to me? No, Dave, it's just, you know, it really is tight right now. Okay, so if it wasn't the money, you'd go for the ultimate. Yes, I would. Okay, and you believe in the next 12 months that me, the person who's inviting you and the team can help you get 25 subscriptions in a year? Yeah. Well, you know, if you believe that 25 subscriptions in a year, we have the protocol, which is half of the ultimate. Let's get you going. But Dave, you know what? I know what they're going through right now, so I just suggested the basic for them. Don't you make the decision for them. Lead them. Because if you're going to help them go smart bronze, fast silver, X Team Express, and there's $250 more for going gold and $250 more for going executive, there's 1,350 euros bonus for going fast start. They're in profit. And guess what? If they do invest and it's tight for them, there's going to be a different sense of urgency. Help you work with them. So, and I do apologize, folks. I wanted to draw this out for you. So let me wrap up. So back to your diagram. So imagine this. Well, just quickly draw it out for you. Gold. So going down your left-hand side, going down your right-hand side, right? Gold is 500. It doesn't matter which way round it is, but as you've drawn it out, as I know you've been drawing it out the way I've shared it with you. So do this. Gold, put on your left-hand side, another circle, 500. On the right-hand side, you've already got 1,500. Congratulations, your gold. Now, of course, you can hit gold in your first week. They're not going to flush your credits or anything because rank advancement is only tallied at the end of the month. So guess what? Someone else puts an ultimate in your right-hand side. Someone actually gets someone started who goes what? Fast silver. Means they've put 4 partners in. Let's say they put 4 ultimates in. That's 400, 900, that's 1,800. So draw another circle, put someone down there who's gone fast silver. That's 1,800 credits in your right. You started with 1,500. That's 3,300 credits. Now let's move over to your left. That person's 500 credits, but that person's gone and got 2 people in, or an upline's put someone underneath you again. Maybe you put 3, 4. Let's put in the growth of that month, 5 new ultimate packs. This is without customers. 5 ultimate packs. That's 22. That's 2,250 credits. Plus your 500 before for gold, that's 2,750 credits. In your other side, the right side, if I remember, you've got over 5,000 credits, right? Just give me a nod because I'm not drawing this out. Executive is 3,000 balance credits. You've got over 1,000 in your left, plus more. You got over 2,000 in your right, plus more. So congratulations. Not only did you go gold, you went executive. And guess what? The month's not over. And actually, with that volume that you've got right there, not only have you gone executive, because platinum is 6,000 balance credits, 4,000 on one side, 2,000 on the other. You've got enough for platinum. And the key is you have not put everybody in the business. It's teamwork. So here's my call to action. Get your head around the campaign. The simplicity that we are being paid multiple times and rewarded multiple times for doing the thing we should be doing. Go and getting customers and go and finding other business partners. So in the next 24 hours, I want you to think about what goal do you want to hit? What rank do you want to hit by the end of April that will position you that you've qualified at least for 200%. So in the month of May, you're tripling any volume, customers, partners in your left, in your right, doesn't matter where they come in, you are now earning triple that will help you rank up in the month of May. What if we end up in May recognizing a bunch of golds, a bunch of executives, a handful of platinums, 3 or 4 new diamonds? Now, it may not be you, but what if that diamond was one of your upline sponsors that you know? You know what that means? Success has moved closer to you. You know them. What if someone in your group leapfrogs you? Don't cry. Be thankful. If you got a hot rod, let them. Get them around your upline. If you don't have the posture, the belief, the confidence to lead, but you get blessed with someone who wants to run, get their hand and take them to an upline who can work them for you. Does that all make sense? So what we can do now is in the next 48 hours, watch where you can tomorrow. Dip in and out of tomorrow's event. We didn't know about it until yesterday, but you know what? I'm going to close with this thought. I was always taught if corporate or my upline put something on when I had something planned in my business, I moved what I had planned because I can learn more from my upline and corporate. Always move if someone above you is trying to incorporate more so we can all learn together. If corporate are running something, let's learn together. So by tomorrow night, take out some nuggets from tomorrow's training. But by tomorrow night, get back with your sponsor. Show them, this is my goal for April because I want to be this at the end of May. Show them that's your goal and show them how you're going to achieve that so we can say, you know what? Michelle understands how to hit that. Now let's go to work and work together and make it happen. Because if someone says, I want to hit this, but has no understanding still, they're not going to take action on Monday. So don't get caught up in the energy, get clarity. But understand in my career, I've not seen a company give us these type of incentives and campaigns to reward us multiple times, reward us economically multiple times for going and do what we should be doing. Hey, is health important to you? Great. Hey, I know things are tight right now, but I don't know if you keep your options open, but I've just aligned myself with a wellness company out of Norway that's looking to expand in the United Kingdom. We're looking for a handful of key people. Can't promise you anything, but if you're open, Michelle, I've got a 10-minute recording by one of my partners that I can send you the link. And if you like what you hear, on Monday night, we have a live webinar. I'd love to invite you onto the call, but let's listen to that first. And if you like what you hear, I can send you the link because we're only inviting a handful of people. Folks, use the tools. Use the tools. Influencer call, live webinar, recorded presentation as the last resort, three-way call with your upline. There's plenty of tools. There's plenty of support. Maximize it. Learn how to use them. Learn how to plan your strategy and have a specific target and goal of what am I going to do this week, because this week will influence week 2. Week 2 will influence week 3, and I can close out the month of April achieving my goal, 200% ECB, ready to triple my rank and volume in May. Hope that was helpful. I hope that brought some clarity. If I confused you more than you could understand, get with the individual who sponsored you and blame them. Okay, so have a great evening. Enjoy tomorrow's training, and we'll see you all soon. Take care, everybody. God bless.